Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we're doing something a little bit unusual, a target acquisition mission. We were most of the way through the first portion of this mission at the end of the last episode, but I ended up having to put a cut in because YouTube is being really slow with its, I want to actually move this hunchback off over this direction because of the blast zone. But YouTube is being really slow with its processing, and so I was forced to do that, unfortunately. But we are going to move up here and finish off the enemy reinforcements. This should definitely kill this Donar if we hit with the ERPPC. And we did not. Okay. That's fine. So our ghost here is going to make its way on up this direction towards target zone. I'm not sure which target zone this is. This is Alpha. Okay. And we're going to want to evac from this position pretty quick here. So we're going to start sprinting our way up over this way. And we are going to simply fire the ER large laser, I think, at this Donar. We're actually going to sink heat with the blackjack. Okay.
No.
This hunchback is going to move up to engage the helicopters and move past the facility here. And I think that we're going to fire on the Balak here. Yes. Sad, we missed the heavy rifle. We had good odds on that too. Oh well, we're going to move up to this target zone here. And we will position there. And we'll fire whoever we have the best hit odds on. That's the Balak.
All weapons are go.
We got a few hits in there, but it wasn't quite enough to shoot down the Balak. So the Charlie beacon has now been deployed. We're going to move up with our Shadow Hawk here. And let's check hit odds. Definitely the Balak. Finish it.
Firing full salvo.
Excellent.
Reporting one less vehicle.
And let's just finish off this last helicopter.
Roger.
Our ATMs will likely finish it, actually. We're saving the Ultra AC-20 ammo.
Acknowledged.
There we go. Reinforcements are down. Excellent.
Vehicle down.
So we need to attempt to evac from the base here. And we're going to head up over this way and get out of there just as quick as we can. Who do we move next? It is our Hunchy. The Hunchy is trying to make for the road over there.
Let's move.
Okay. The Ghost is going to make for this target zone. We're not quite going to get there this round, and that's okay. We would like to continue to move away from the base for a couple more rounds, if we can. We'll move up over here with the Blackjack and sink some heat. That's fine.
Good to go.
The Centurion is going to move up here. Now, I'm assuming our evac point is going to be up here. I don't know that for a fact, but that's what I'm assuming, because that's the way it worked last time we did a target acquisition. We'll see if that's actually the case. I think the Veagle is going to join the Hunchy in retreating back over this direction. Okay, we have now exited combat, and we're going to head up this way.
Heading out. Location confirmed.
And the Hunchy is just making for that road.
Confirmed.
The Ghost we're going to hold off on for a moment. Actually, I think we're going to... Yeah, I think we're going to hold off for one round here. And let people get a little bit further away. The Centurion will position somewhere up here. The Blackjack can come in over here.
Position confirmed.
Okay.
I'm there.
So obviously we need to get in this round, and so we shall.
Acknowledged.
And we will just position these guys over here, and we're heading over to the road. Okay, that is the radius. Sure. So that impact is going to be in 2 rounds. Where's the evac point? Over here. Okay. Sure. So we'll turn right on around. And we'll head on back towards that evac point.
Copy.
Perfect. Not perfect at all, actually.
Commander.
I do wish it told us where evac points were ahead of time. Like, we should know that from the briefing.
Incoming artillery fire.
That is something that we definitely should know. Is where we're going to be evacing
Moving
from.
to position. Confirmed.
Unfortunately, the game doesn't tell us that.
Understood.
I think that's a change that really should be made.
Location.
We're going to head on out, and we're going to see
Be there in a jiff.
where these reinforcements are going to be. So they're going to arrive in 3 rounds, right? There's that base down. Those reinforcements are going to arrive in 3 rounds. We can be very close to the evac point by then, and we will decide if we want to fight them or not.
Moving to position.
They'll be great salvage, to be clear, but
Coordinates received.
they'll also be tough.
Position confirmed.
Really tough
Moving out.
is what we're expecting. So we'll be able to evaluate at that point.
Move order received.
And we'll also be able to see where they end up dropping in.
Roger. Copy that, Commander.
But for now, we're just making our way up to the evac point as quick as we can. They will arrive at the end of this round, I believe.
Affirmative.
And our Hunchy is still a ways away from the evac point, so that's definitely something to note. We won't evac until everyone is at the evac point. Okay, inbound kill team. Where? It looked like they were going to drop here. So let's position with that in mind.
Coordinates received.
Confirmed.
And we'll just move in over this away. This Hunchy will continue to climb the hill.
Order acknowledged.
And the Shadowhawk will position over here.
Out.
The
Move
Veagle
order.
can go there. And
I've got
here's
eyes
the
on
kill
one
team.
now, reinforcements.
Oh, all the way over there. What do they got? A Madcat Mark II, a Stone Rhino, a Madcat Mark II, a Kodiak, and an Atlas II. So, in other words, we're out of here. We are not going to be taking on an entire star of assault mechs.
I'm there.
Let's evac. We're here with 6 of 8 currently, and we need to
Got something you want done?
just brace.
Stabilizing
They're going to
and
move up, but they're very slow, which is convenient for us. We're going to try to use LOS to our advantage. This drops off over here. Okay. I would love to salvage these assault mechs, but I don't think that we can tangle with them at this juncture. So we are instead going to get on out of there. It may take until next round before we actually evac. And in fact, I should be turning our mechs around,
damage
but
minimal.
it's kind of okay. So our Centurion is going to position over here.
Location confirmed.
And brace. Fantastic. Yep, that's fine.
Damage is light.
I would love to defeat this kill team, but 5 assaults means I'm out. That Hunchback is going to be at least another round before it gets to the evac point.
What's up, Commander?
The Veagle can position here,
Coordinates received.
and we can potshot this guy to try to scramble sensors. We do not succeed, and that's okay.
Okay, that's a miss.
Waiting
Our
for
Blackjack is going to position over here,
order. Acknowledged.
and I do think... I'm fully expecting that they have AMS, but I'm going to drop an Infernal Arrow 4 over here in hopes...
Acknowledged.
Okay, that was a terrible shot. I was hoping to obscure with some smoke,
Yep.
but unfortunately, no such luck. So it's going to be at least 2 more rounds before we can get out. Luckily, they're not really in range yet,
Yes, Commander.
so we're kind of lucking out
Moving
there.
out.
So we'll position here with the Hunchback. That Kodiak is going to go for the Blackjack. That's okay. Just a large laser.
Damage is light.
Indeed.
Waiting for orders.
This Ghost doesn't really need to turn around, but I guess we can. Turn around and brace. They're going for the Centurion. That's fine. Or kind of fine, anyway. Who else do they move? We don't know yet. We move this Centurion, and I'm going to position it over here for the 1 evasive pip. It's better than nothing. Okay, they're going for the Hunchy. The Hunchy can take that.
Do they think they can hurt me?
Yes, they think that. They definitely think that. The Shadowhawk is going to just turn around and brace. The Atlas II closes in. Goes for the Blackjack, gets the structure exposure.
Internal structure damage.
No major damage, but it's in this arm, which is where that arrow 4 is. So,
Yeah?
that's a bit of a problem. We're going to... Can we get up this? Man, this hunchback is so slow. It's trying to get there.
Orders.
We're going to need to back off to here with our blackjack.
On my way.
And I'm going to vigilance it as well. And then I'm going to warlord. And then we're going to drop an infernal arrow 4 on this stone rhino.
Locking on target.
Good. That'll cause some smoke over here and hopefully obscure us a little bit. This hunchback is going to turn around and brace.
Yes, Commander.
Our Veagle is going to position... nowhere. We're just going to brace.
Taking a protective stand.
Okay. It's going to be at least one more round, perhaps 2. This hunchback is so slow. It's not ideal for a target acquisition, right? And we knew that going into this.
All right, but I'm ready to go.
That stone rhino moves up through the fire. Does not fire. I like it. They shoot indirect at that centurion and don't hit anything. Okay. Madcat Mark II moves up. Does not do anything.
Waiting for orders.
So the Shadowhawk is going to just brace.
I'm gonna cool off a bit.
Rear attack on that Hunchy. It isn't doing all that much so far.
Come on.
I
Send me a
think it's going to be
real
one
man.
more round, though, before the
I'm
Hunchy
here.
can really do anything of note.
Confirmed. Holding and cooling.
Yeah, Atlas 2 moves up. Fires on the Veagle. Gets some hits in there. Luckily, we are in cover and braced.
Waiting for orders.
Our Blackjack is going to drop an Infernal Arrow 4 on this Atlas 2 if we can, as covering fire. Excellent. That's what we were looking for.
Here.
This Hunchback is just going to chill.
Commander,
Our Centurion is going to brace.
bracing for impact.
And our Hunchback is not able to get in. We can simply move here, though, and brace. And that's what we'll do.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. Our Veagle is going to potshot out an ERPPC and see if we can sensor scramble this Atlas. We cannot. That's fine.
Yeah, I missed.
Okay, this is the round we evac on. Kodiak going for the Veagle there. This Hunchback doesn't move for a little bit yet. So it's phase 16 that we need to survive until. That's fine. We shouldn't have any problem with that. The Stone Rhino moves up. Goes for that Hunchy. That's a lot of lasers. Armor's holding.
My armor's melting off.
That Stone Rhino heated up
Ready for
tremendously.
orders.
Okay.
I'll just wait here. As good a spot as any.
Going for the Blackjack. I was hoping they wouldn't do that, but okay. No major damage there.
Standing by.
The Centurion is going to brace. The Atlas moves up. Also goes for the Blackjack. No major damage. All looks good so far. They have one more phase 20 mover. It's this Madcat Mark II. Going for the Hunchy. It's a structure exposure, but no major damage.
Damn it. I got an armor breach. Good to go.
Okay, I'm going to Vigilance the Blackjack just in case. And we are going to drop another Infernal Arrow 4 on this Atlas 2. Not ideal, but it'll do.
Yeah?
Our Veagle is going to fire on, I think, the Stone Rhino here. Yep, definitely.
I copy.
A solid hit there.
Aye, aye.
And our Hunchback is going to just barely squeak into the evac zone.
Going full throttle.
Let's get out of here. I'm not dealing with a full star of assault mechs right now.
Mission successful.
Excellent. Not when our heaviest mech is a 55-tonner. I'll pass on that. I'd like to get a few heavies, but that's not the way to do it. That is not the way to do it. So we'll have some decent salvage here. We're probably not too interested in chassis, in all honesty. We didn't take any major damage. A couple more AP Gauss rifles is always nice to have. Clan LRM-20s are pretty good. Do we want a Clan LRM-20? We have lots of salvage here. Let's give it a go. I don't really want a plasma cannon. Streak LRM-15s. It requires line of sight. That's what I was checking there. Okay. We'll maybe roulette that. Couple of engine XLs. That's another good roulette target. This is a lot of double heat sinks. We're going to grab these 6 double heat sinks. For sure. That's a lot of ATM ammo. I'm very happy about that. This is also mag shot ammo. Now, we do have a couple of those. I think I'm going to grab some extended range ATM ammo as well. And we'll see what we get from the roulette. So we got the Clan ER medium lasers. We actually already had 6 of those, but that's nice to have around. 3 Clan LRM-5s I'm going to get rid of. I don't really like that small of LRM launchers. Those pulse lasers are pretty good. A couple of 070 engine cores we'll get rid of. Ferrofibrous armor we'll get rid of. 18 generic heat sinks we'll get rid of. And we're definitely going to keep these Clan double heat sinks. The Omnipod lower arms, we have a couple of them. Advanced jammers, that's definitely a good thing to keep around. Standard heatsink cooling, pass on that. Deadfire LRM ammo half ton, okay, and LRM ammo FTL. And magshot ammo, okay. Overall, I'm quite pleased with that. I think that turned out very well. Our overall profit, not counting repairs, was about 340k, including drop costs, ammo costs, coolant costs, things like that. So I don't think we took that much in damage. We did take a decent chunk of damage, don't get me wrong. But I think it'll mostly be somewhere around 60, maybe even 100k C-bills. We'll see. We'll see how much it actually is. So let's see here. 100k. About what I expected. Fantastic. And 13 days, that'll not actually be 13 days, I believe. I do want to do these in descending order. Something like that. Fantastic. And let's hop into the mech bay here. We are going to need to hit this financial report, but let's hop into the mech bay here and go into our storage, because we did get some helicopter parts there that are always a good amount of cash. If I can find them in here. Actually, don't know if they are technically lights or not. Let's go into here, and I wish there was a way to sort by number of parts. That'd be amazing. Also would be amazing is if we could get some of these heavies online. We have quite a few heavy parts. We're so close to getting some of these online. But unfortunately, it's just not going to happen for now. And that does make me very, very sad indeed. So, let's see. Looking for those helicopter parts. Where are they? Where indeed? I probably just went right on over them. I wish that you could junk parts from the salvage screen. That would be very convenient. Unfortunately, you can't do that. We'll come back to this. We're not short on cash. So let's go ahead and tick forward here and take this financial report.
I've got the financial report.
Yes, you do. Okay. So there we go. I was really hoping to run into a couple of heavies on that one, or to be able to take the kill lance. That would be amazing. But unfortunately, no such luck. Let's go ahead and get our mech warrior training done here.
Yes, command. Yeah.
Waiting, ready to rock.
And
Waiting. Yeah. Orders.
yeah, we are just holding off on LaFay.
Yep.
I'm here.
Same with overhead, holding off on that.
Orders.
Waiting for
Okay,
orders.
all looks good. I really wish we had a heavy to equip right now. That would be a nice use of the last couple minutes of this episode. As it is, we're ready to deploy. And we don't really have time to deploy in this episode. So I think I'm going to put a bit of an early end in this episode. It's unfortunate, but I blame the fact that YouTube is taking forever to process videos. I apologize, but it is what it is. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I'll see you all next time, when hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get ourselves a heavy.